and welcome my Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Aries to full moon in Libra, March into April 2023. I am your reader, the Brick Girl, apparently. What's going on with my hair, Lavola? Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive. Hey, I did the best I could today. President of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, almost 25 years in service. Beltane, May 1st. We'll talk about it at the end of the video. I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. It's available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box, and you can click that link and preview a good chunk of it for free and see some of the prayers, the practices, the principles of which got me here to this point. 25 years in business and an S corporation, Jeepers Creepers. And if you're in the description box, I don't know, go check out my Patreon. It's the best thing ever, really, for me, subjectively. My membership subscription platform that I love so much, allowing me to do all sorts of cool stuff as a professional witch, as a professional intuitive, a mystical artist, and all of that. At the time of this recording, we have 8 different levels of subscribers: seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, gods, goddesses. 1 tier, they are the top tier. They get everything on the platform. But all the way from seeker to God, Goddess, all of my subscribers get the extended readings, past, present, future, all the part 2s to the part 1s. Yeah, they are on Vimeo. You can pay-per-view as you like. All of my extended readings are timeless because they're a lot of work. And yeah, but you get all of them as a subscriber on my Patreon, as well as you get what's called a daily check-in every morning. Haven't missed a day in a really long time. An unlisted YouTube live stream link where my subscribers get to chat with me every morning, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications of said weather, should they choose to apply them, the spiritual implications, always ending with a prayer, a blessing, a little spell, something to send us on our way. And it is my favorite way to start the day because I get to do it from the couch with the laptop, right? Cup of coffee, usually in my bathrobe. It's a lot of fun. And we're building a lovely community over there. So if you find yourself wanting, just curious, even a little bit of a deeper dive into the magic, the miracles, the mysticism, and the mal, then click the link. Check out patreon.com/drawing the circle, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, with Brick Girl hair. But you can call me now. Bam! Let's get to work, Capricorns, because you're the most serious of the zodiac. And I really love that. I'm a Virgo myself, always here to help serve the earth signs in particular, because let's face it, we're the most stable. And if you are new to the channel, let's get this over with. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints really about anything. But we're going to be using it for a waxing moon, plant a seed at new, help it grow to full. We'll get there. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements. Fire will be the first card down, the magical spell cards. Little clue, tip, hint about what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire. And we'll talk about heart's desires before we're done. And fire, earth, air, water, spirit to help you refine, clarify, to see what seed to plant, right, of what's written in your heart, essentially, to plant the seed and watch it grow. Let's look at the timeline briefly. Now, new moon on Tuesday in Aries. A new moon in Aries on a Tuesday is what you call a magical bingo, okay? It's all Aries energy, right? Tuesday, the day of Mars. You with me, right? What rules Aries? Mars. And it is the new moon, the beginning of a cycle, so it's a lot of beginnings and initiations. Essentially, it's carte blanche, any kind of magic, healing, anything you want to do for yourself. Just make sure you're higher selfish more than narcissistic, right? And that happens on March 21st, the day after Ostara, vernal equinox, the first day of spring. Persephone rises as maiden again. And that happens, catch this, at 1:23 p.m. Eastern. I am in New York, so this is a phenomenon just for us in this time zone. But remember that, 1:23 p.m. Eastern on the 21st. 2 weeks later, full moon in Libra. Thursday, April 6th, 12:34 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go from 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4. I have never seen that ever. That's really, really cool. And when I see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, I know everybody's got their 1111s. Look, I used to work for Solara Starborn Unlimited back in the 90s. She made me wear white pants after Labor Day. I'm glad they named a car after her. Let's just say that. I didn't have anything to do with it, at least not that I'm aware of. But when I see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, that tells me golden timeline. Everything's in perfect timing. You're doing great. Just keep going no matter what it looks like. You're in alignment. So really, really digging that. In between these two dates, though, from Nudiful, you might find interesting. On the 23rd, Pluto is going into Aquarius, which means it's no longer in Capricorn. You made it. The 25th of March, Mars goes into Cancer. That is your opposite sign, so you might want to be aware of that. It's going to be there for a little bit. On April 3rd, however, Mercury goes into Taurus. Mercury moves pretty quickly through the signs, but there are no retrogrades in play right now. If I've been reading the charts right, the astrological forecasts that I paw through before I do these videos, but it is in Taurus, so a trine, even so it's going to hit you in a good way as a Capricorn. When the elements line up that way, sooner or later you get a trine. So it's actually a rather fertile, I would think, vibe for anyone to plant a personal seed, something for themselves, and help it grow to a place of really, with the full moon in Libra, about balance in 7th house and relationships. It could be really, really cool. So it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Check the titles. Sometimes there's something in a title that'll go, ooh, that was in mine, wasn't it? Or something will click. Follow that. Your body will tell you. Otherwise, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do my best to help you manifest your heart's desire, because our heart's desires were assigned to us. They're in our contracts before we come down here. We know what they are when we sign them. We don't once we get here. So, of course, they put in the one place. It's part of a larger plan, and I like to call it the plan for permanently peaceful, people-populated paradise planet Earth, because alliteration is the love of my life. So, yeah, cross-watchers, look, you're going to get some info about the caps you are cross-watching for, but if you apply this energetic thing to yourself, you will manifest something. You will wax something. You will plant a seed, and it will grow. But you'll also be helping the Capricorn you are cross-watching for do the same, and all of the Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah, so both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. We made it through the explanation. You have to do it every time you just do. It's just manners. Show them the menu before you serve up the meal. At least tell them what's on the table. But the shift from all of that explanation, which you have to do, to the divination, which I truly love to do, that shift happens in the still point. Ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh, tingle, tingle, tingle. Here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Watching this video and receiving this reading, what is the magical spell fragment to help them define, refine, clarify their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire, the seed to plant for this beautiful, nudiful marching into April. Courage, mon amour. Oh, courage by shining brave and true and bright. My courage now returns this night. Oh, I need a minute. Is there anything better than a courageous Capricorn? I have a crush on Capricorns. I've said it before. I will sign that affidavit. I will have it witnessed and notarized. Yeah, man, following your heart is like the hardest thing in the world. The word courage, French in derivation, origin, whatever you want to call it, it means the heart, right? Unfortunately, j'ai mal au cœur, docteur, means I gotta throw up, which is, weird translation, but you do you. Courage. Courage. Yeah, usually assigned to Leos, but no offense. I'm Leo rising. I just make it look that way. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Woof. Now, again, general read. Courage for what? Courage for who? Because is your heart's desire to have courage? Usually, with something like this, it is what is required to manifest your heart's desire. So let's ground that with the crystal oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated and you want to use it as an amulet, a talisman, amulet away, it's for protection, talisman toward, it's like a magnet. But maybe you just have a piece of jewelry, whether you have the stone or not. Clear quartz does everything, but we're earth signs. We like our magical, mystical tchotchkes along the way. You think? I'm not a hoarder. I'm a curator. And I gotta leave all this shit to somebody, so let's see if it's a Capricorn. I love this oracle. It really is more about the oracle message. So let's talk to one of the archangels of the north. My personal hotline to the divine. Please take a nice deep breath. Watch this. Still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle, great Archangel of Lyons, of which I was named after. If only my parents had known that at the time, it might have been helpful. Archangel of wealth, Archangel of nature, including the kittens and the puppies and the trees and the rocks and the plants. One card in clarity for the beloved Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Watching this video and receiving this reading, the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire to ground and manifest their heart's desire that adults seem to require. Courage, this beautiful new twofold tiger iron, not tiger's eye. My lucky tiger's eye. No, tiger iron, I-R-O-N. There's an irony joke in there. I just can't remember what it is. It's okay. Like I said, I think my hair is somewhat doing something today that I'm unaware of. If it starts moving, comment. Tiger iron. Also known as, jasper, hematite, and tiger's eye. So it is tiger's eye, but it's got hematite in it. That makes sense. Iron, that's the iron part, hematite. Mental clarity. Grounding. Woof. Assertiveness, which would take courage. Vitality. And sexual energy. Look at me. Do I look like I'm lying? Mental clarity, grounding, assertiveness, vitality, and sexual energy. Come and get it, goat. The peace and mental clarity you seek can only be found by grounding your abstract spiritual ideas and concepts into your everyday physical life. Sounds like something a Virgo would say. That is to bring things back to basics and honor the fact that you have been blessed with this physical life. Realize that while you are highly spiritual in nature, it is no mistake that you are here. I know it fucking feels that way some days. As has been so eloquently said by several of our world's greatest teachers, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. I think that started in AA, the Blue Book. I'm not positive about that, but I seem to remember hearing that. And as such, you are being urged to honor your humanity. So let's get physical. Physical. Come on. You came in to get physical. Let's get into physical. I'm not ready to hear your body talk. This tiger iron crystal will help ground you and revitalize your sexual energy. Both of these qualities are needed in order to be an effective force on Earth and to live a fulfilling and inspired life. Remember, spirit is not in the clouds. Depends on what clouds, I guess. It is here, right in the thick of things. How thick? That is the beauty, majesty, and power of spirit our experience, right? That is the beauty, majesty, and power of spirit, our experience in this physical world. Matt Kahn, we've got his Matt Kahn Healing Mantra card last, the card of spirit. He does say that humanity is the cutting edge, or leading edge is Abraham Hicks. I'm getting my teachers confused. It happens at my age, 54. Yeah, I know, I don't look at things. That, this is like a huge thing to bring all of this divinity into human form on planet Earth, because you got to admit, it's quite an interesting video game. Not a bad way to play, though. You do not have to run away from the world in order to find peace. Mountain goats. For the true peace you seek is inside you. The true spiritual master is one who is able to find peace even in the midst of turmoil. I like that word. You get an affirmation should you choose to accept it. I may not have the power to change the world, but I have the power to change my perception of it. And I respond to that. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. Are you looking for another girl? Sorry. I'm a living 80s freaking soundtrack. Look, Tiger's Iron, with that courage, with that strength, but mental clarity starting there I think is really key. So the next card is the element of air. We'll have a look at that. But it is about being physically grounded. You are an earth sign, and a cardinal earth sign, creative earth sign. So the courage to do what you came in to do in this life. Yeah, I love that people are integrating their spiritual principles into their everyday life. If you saw what I did in terms of spiritual practice, before every video I do, client, live stream, doesn't matter. It's like, that's how I do it, right? And then I start and end the day with prayer. Not that I'm dogmatic about it. I'm a Virgo. I mix it up, right? So whatever this is, for you to have the courage to let your light shine, we need that on the planet. We really do. We really do. Watch the news ever? We really, really do. Yeah. But 10th house, Capricorn is highest potential, right? And nobody runs up a mountain. It's all little by little by little. The more you try and rush it, the longer it takes. Paradox. I had a paradox once. Let's get your element of air with the Archangel Fire Oracle. I know it says fire because they're rather inspiring and motivating. I'll say that. Everybody has access to archangels. My hotline is Archangel Ariel. The Archangel of Lyons means the lion or the lioness of God. This book is extremely wisdom dense. Highly recommend it. The artwork is wonderful, and they take the archangels and put them into different cultures around the world. Alexandra Wenman, Findhorn Press, Scotland. Please, Capricorns, Google Findhorn. You will see what I mean. It's pretty mind-blowing what they do over there. So let's ask them for the element of air, the thought, right? And fire needs air, but air don't need fire. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh, squeaky, squeaky. As I call upon the pantheons of archangels for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, please, beloved ones, who is the archangel waiting in the wings with their wings fully extended, ready, like flex, right, ready to zoom in and help the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video drawn to this reading with the element of air to stoke that fire and manifest their heart's desire, which we're pretty much guessing does require courage and grounding, mental clarity, their sexuality, their sexual energy, being in physical body, doing what they came here to do, and integrating their spiritual principles maybe into their physical practices. What do you got from them for the element of air to manifest that heart's desire, this beautiful, beautiful marching into April? Phuel, Phuel, Archangel Phuel. I'm like pronouncing the P's because I'm the Tigger to the Capricorn Eeyore. I love it. Phuel, definitely mermaidian. We're getting a mermaidian vibe there. I wonder if her other code name is Ethel. No, that would be a merman. Oh, there's no business. Anyway, we'll get there. They don't put the keywords on the card, which I love about this. Forces you to do this. You ready? No wonder. Look at her. First of all, oh no, is she in a tank? Archangels don't live in tanks. But she's pouring water on herself, and of course the keyword would be cleansing. Cleansing. Let's see what this is about. Gentle flowing Fuel is the angel of the waters, and her role is to help cleanse the planet and ourselves of any debris, toxins, negative vibrations, and emotions. Fuel works closely with Archangel Ariel, guardian of nature. Hi. Wow. Yeah, we've never read this one before. I would have remembered that. Oh, I'm going to be going deep on that one later tonight. That's what he said. Fuel works closely with Archangel Ariel, guardian of nature and the air, to protect and nurture Mother Earth. Fuel also helps us understand and manage our emotions as they ebb and flow, just like the water with the power of the moon. The next card down will be Element of Water, Whispers of Love Oracle. We'll see what that's about. The message: allow yourself to be cleansed of all that is no longer serving you in preparation for growth and renewal. If you are contemplating a detox or lifestyle change, this card is validation that you are on the right path. Just be careful. That master cleanse, I did it once. It wasn't pretty. Arise and shine. There's a 4-week program. Ooh, psyllium and bentonite shakes and herbal supplements, as well as stuff to break down the ickies inside. It's a lot. I did it 3 times. I don't think I need to ever do it again, but we'll see. Look, your earth sign here. The cleansing and the detoxing of the system, particularly the body, I think, is important, because I was saying this to somebody last night. Cortisol, stress, what does it do? Hold on to everything, right? Including the toxins. So, you know, being in the physical body and having this courage, there is a part of that, but you got to get for element of air with that mental clarity, right? It really is part of that too. Like maybe even letting go of stuff, purifying yourself, cleansing yourself of thoughts which no longer serve. There's always a higher truth. Ultimately, there's only one of us incarnate on the planet, which means we're all the divine child. Yeah, even them, I know it's hard, but it's a video game. Yeah, well, let's cope. Let's look at it that way for now. The Matrix, whatever. I just wish there was more Keanu Reeves, to be honest with you. See a Capricorn? He should be. Anyway, element of water, since we got element of water highly highlighted in your element of air. Let's see what the higher selves of all involved have to say. Now, this could be a totally solo gig, although the sexuality part, your sexual energy, I think it said. So, you know, that can be very tantra. That could be very creative energy. You keep it in your own energy field, get that kundalini thing going on. But the Whispers of Love Oracle has also been known to turn the party, as there are a couple of romancy, smoochy, kissy cards in here. So, that's the higher selves. Please take a nice deep breath. It's the easiest pantheon to tune to. Oh, still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. Oh, how dare you? One card in clarity for the Capricorn Collective: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross-Watchers. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm cross-watching, watching this video, receiving this reading. Please, well, what is the Whisper of Love, 5th dimension above, 8th chakra and above? To help them with the element of water, the love that is divine power, the emotional juice to the spell. Otherwise, the spell is dry, and it, you know, you get out of it what you put into it. To help them manifest their heart's desire, that it would seem courage they do require, to ground, to get the mental clarity, to be in the physical body, and, you know, moving forward with that creative sexual energy stuff with cleansing, with Archangel Fuel to help. She's no Fuel. For the element of water, since it's already here in their air, what do you got from this beautiful, beautiful? You can't see that now. Can you see it? Romance. The card says romance. I guess I am cross-watching, ain't I? All right, come and get it. Okay, you gotta come to me, Cap, whoever you are, because it's snowing outside. Romance, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Look, Capricorns, you got a straight-up romantic read. Like, I always kind of back off from it always being romantic. People are gonna make it romantic in their own mind no matter what the cards are. That's just human psychology. But definitely it feels like there's some mental emotional cleansing going on here for you to have the courage to move forward in a romance, right? And your sexual energy and all that. I would say this makes sense. Shall we move on? I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Too late. Well, but wait, there's more. Your last card down. God, I love what I do. The Kahn healing mantra deck. He's amazing. Check out his work. I'm sure there are lots of his links in my description box. We're very different stylistically, but we're essentially on the same mission. Yeah. Right? He's doing his sweater vest and kale, and I'm like wearing, eyelash, mascara, primer, and, an elf perfect finish powder. So, let's see what hits the table. The spirit mantra to align it all, right? You put all the pieces together and then you plug it in. So, grab a piece of tiger's iron or something similar, cast the spell on it once, set the intention, call in Fuel. That's got to be the way to say it, right? I want to insult an archangel, but they know I'm cool. And then do the mantra a little bit or a lot of it every day. Talk about integrating spiritual practice into your daily. Please take a nice deep breath. Might as well go for it. Still point. Yeah, just got serious. I call upon the Ascended Masters of romantic soul contracts, twin flame soulmates, blah, blah, blah. Those terms are changing as we get higher in vibration and what they mean. So please, one card in clarity for the beloved Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross watchers. I think this is the funnest read we've done in this series so far. Watching this video and drawn to this reading, please, the perfect healing mantra, the card of spirit, to help them manifest their heart's desire, which one would guess for sure requires courage, following the heart, with tiger's iron in earth, the archangel Fuel for cleansing in air, and romance and water from their own higher selves. What's the perfect healing mantra to help them manifest their heart's desire, this beautiful, beautiful, marching into April 2023. Get out. Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. I can hear the violins swelling, the orchestra in the background. Does anybody else hear that? It's better than that creepy ice cream machine man driving by in the middle of summer. Sounds like suddenly you're in a horror movie. Look, I'm going to read it from the bookie book, but come on. I know the word courage is going to be in the bookie book with healing heartbreak. Let's just go there. Okay. I guess that half hour I do of breath work and all of that stuff, no Ho'oponopono before I do this, does pay off. Ready? Breathe. Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. That's a good way to say it. When heartbreak is healed, you are able to learn and grow from each relationship, no matter who you believe is to blame. As heartbreak is seen as life's way of breaking your heart open to expand the love you are able to give and receive, it becomes easier to pick up the pieces of your innocence and invite greater intimacy in your life, or in the words of Ascended Master Carly Simon, there's more room in a broken heart. And that's a gorgeous song, by the way, coming around again. Listen to it. It'll make you cry if you're in the vibe. In a good way. This card is ideal with dealing with resentment, releasing the past, and healing grief. It doesn't speak exactly of courage there. But obviously, the heart is just literally on the table. You got romance. This is a lot to process, or maybe not, because a lot of people want romance in their lives. But doing it with a broken heart, it's kind of not fair. Or as Louise A would say, if you had a frying pan and you were cooking up fish the night before, you really want to clean that out before you have your scrambled eggs. She's right. That's a wicked paraphrase. You can heal your life, Louise Hay, like Metaphysics 101 for a lot of people. So, you know, there is a healing here, a purification, literally a cleansing of your mental, emotional palette, I would think here. Because romance, I mean, this is why I do the romantic soulmate contract reads with extendeds. They're juggernauts. They're the longest reads. And the Path to True Love Timeless Timeline reads, which I just started, as well as the Path to True Love reads Celtic Cross with timelines. Because they're the hardest ones. We've been incarnating over and over and over trying to get these right. And still, right, they tend to be the most conditional, toxic, false love situations instead of true love, right? So is this a true love thing? Who knows? It's not on the table, at least not in cardboard. But your role in it is obvious, and it's all on you. Well, not in the relationship, but there's stuff here that no one else can do for you. And healing heartbreak, you can certainly ask for help. But a beginning, middle, and end, your choice. Challenge issued. Good God, if I end up married to a Cap, I don't think anyone will be shocked except me. So let's put this together, not to insult your intelligence if you're new, but with a blessimation, which is a combination of the word blessing and summation. If you're going to comment what you're feeling, not what does that mean. We're going to put these together in a little blessing, send the energy through, and then we're going to talk about the 25th anniversary of Drawing the Circle Productions and some changes being made. Please take a nice deep breath. I love you. Even my Breck hair loves you. Still point. Comedy rule of 3. As I call upon my collective, the collective pantheons of the divine, mine too, for the Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign, Cross Watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all they need to manifest their heart's desire by water, earth, air, and fire. But give them what they need to heal their heartbreak, because of course their hearts will love again. They're the core of the eternal nature of who we are, the divine power that keeps all of this moving forward. In romance particularly, so they have what they need. Give them what they need emotionally to lavish their personal attention and affections on the one they love, calling upon the cleansing properties of Archangel Phuel, Phuel, to help them purify with the element of air anything that needs to clear out and be forgiven and released, so their heart loves again, grounding their energy and getting the mental clarity, embracing their physicality and their sexuality, their sexual energy, their element of earth to ground and manifest their heart's desire, which we're pretty sure will indeed require courage to follow their own heart. So by shining brave and true and bright, their courage now returns this night for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be, and so it is. That was fun. That was good. Did you like it? This should get like 10,000 thumbs up even if only 3 people watch it. Do you know what I mean? It was a good one. Click the link to Patreon, right? Let's face it, at this point, for most intuitives on YouTube's a gateway to Patreon. It really, really is. And I love mine. And we're having so much fun there. It's like I don't wake up and go, oh, I gotta do the daily check. And I'm like, yay, let's make some coffee and go. I dig it a lot. You get the extendeds. And they might be adding a free button on Patreon. And if that is the case, where people can subscribe for free, I would give them the daily check-ins. Everything else on the menu, though, you gotta pay for. Why? Because I am a Virgo and I have been in business for 25 years now. So let's talk about it. I have charged $100 an hour flat rate for a reading or spiritual counseling for the past 25 years, whether it was one person or a party. If I went over, it was on me. If they wanted to tip me, that was on them. That is changing May 1st, upping my prices and changing the structure. But there is a video in the description box that will be remade called Booking a Reading with Mal. It's a YouTube video, explains all of it, how we could do the Zoom recording and booking it, and even what to do before, during, and after. I put that in there. I am, after all, a full service Virgo, but the prices are going to change. So if you book me before May 1st, even if the appointments are after May 1st, you will get the $100 price. But more important than any of that, what a lovely read. I really want this for every Capricorn on planet Earth, because I've never had a Capricorn I really had a problem with ever. I kind of love you all. We would trine each other, I suppose. So hang in there, heal that heartbreak, and bring your courage to the world. Shine your light, be brave, be bold, be wise, be hard, be tough, be stronger, be cool, be calm. You gotta stay together, because all we know is love will save the day. I love you, heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.